Social media causes more harm than good because it is made to be addicting and full of mood modifying experiences. It is strange to think of social media as addicting because it is not a substance like tobacco or coffee, but it is just as addicting, similar to gambling or running. Social media is a different kind of addiction. According to www.addictioncenter.com on November 2020, social media addiction is a behavioral addiction that is characterized as being overly concerned about social media, driven by an uncontrollable urge to log in or use social media, and devoting so much time and effort to social media that it impairs important life areas. This type of addiction is different than most, but can be just as harmful to someone's life. This addictive nature of social media is not by accident. It was designed in a way to keep users as long as possible. Many of these addictive traits are similar to a slot machine at a casino, such as the pull to refresh feature. This feature allows you to pull down the screen and sometimes there's exciting reward, other times there's nothing. This unpredictability keeps us coming back for more. In the article Trapped by www.sciencefocus.com, May 2018, psychologists call this intermediate reinforcements. Sometimes when social media, there's something exciting waiting for us. Sometimes there's not. It is unpredictability that keeps us coming back. This addictive feature was deliberately designed to capture our attention of its users and become addictive. It makes sense why these apps are made to be addictive. App makers' goal is to keep people on the app as long as possible. App developer Peter Mazex stated in an interview on BusinessInsider.com, the success of an app is often measured by the extent in which it introduces a new habit. The more addictive the app is, the more users will use the app. Social media crosses the line, making apps that seem harmless, but in reality, they are very addictive. Social media has been created to stay connected with other people. Ironically, it's designed to bring people close together. Spending too much time engaging in social media can actually make you feel more lonely and isolated. Humans require social connection. It's one of the greatest factors to our overall happiness and mental health. And social media is no substitute for real eye contact. In an article by helpguide.org, September 2020, Lawrence Robinson states, the more you prioritize social media interaction over in-person relationships, the more you're at risk for developing exacerbating mood disorders such as anxiety and depression. Social media cannot be used as a substitute for real in-person relationships. Humans need much more than just virtual connections. In an article, www.healthline.com, Jordan Young states, what we found overall is that you use less social media, you're actually less depressed, less lonely, meaning that the decreased social media is what caused the qualitative shift in your well-being. The less you use social media, the happier you are, and the more you use social media, the more depressed you are. Social media is unhealthy for your mental state. Increased social media causes anxiety, loneliness, and depression. Social media allows people to hurt others while they're hiding behind a screen. Cyberbullying is a real issue that's taking over social networking. One reason why cyberbullying is so harmful is because of the audience social media can reach. In one touch, a post can reach a limitless amount of people. A bully can embarrass or make fun of a person in front of the entire school with just one post. In PeerSite.com, in the article Dangers of Cyberbullying, Johnson J.M. states, the size of an audience that is able to view or access the damaging material increases the victim's humiliation. Not only can these bullies reach a very large group of people, they're hiding behind their screen so they can be much worse. When bullying online, they have less empathy and they can't see the other person they're hurting. On safeteens.org, the article states about cyberbullying. Cyberbullies are crueler because they are not attacking victims face to face. Before everyone had social networking, bullies had to look the person in the eyes. But now, when people don't have the accountability to what they say, it allows them to be horribly cruel. This type of bullying is also harmful to children and teens because it can lead to suicide. Being made fun of and embarrassed online makes me feel isolated and lower self-esteem. In an article on ScienceDaily.com in 2018, they show that cyberbullying and suicide are directly linked. Children and young people under 25 who are victims of cyberbullying are more and twice as likely to self-harm and enact in suicidal behavior, according to a new study. There's nothing more horrifying than someone taking his own life because he's been so hurt by his peers. Social media creates a platform for people to hurt others while they're hiding behind a screen. There is no simple solution to this problem. We need to work together to put this to an end. Social media is bad.